everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. If you are watching this on YouTube a little later, I suggest you join our Patreon community where you get to be a part of choosing exclusive films and shows that I watch for you guys. You will also gain access to all of my reactions, have early access to my reactions. You will also have Discord access where we have movie nights every month and we just kind of chat in there, here and there. And then also if you guys ever just want to chat about the films and the shows that we're watching, I do stream on Twitch and all of those links will be down below. Today, we are going to be reacting to the third episode of Game of Thrones. I'm trying to remember what I watched in the second episode. I just remember that I was really excited because I don't know the names specifically yet, but the little boy wakes up, his eyes opened when the dad was killing the direwolf, I believe it's called. I'm slowly getting there. So I'm just like really excited for that specifically because that's like the one thing that I remember. And then I'm just kind of like slowly learning everybody's like relationship and connections and all of that. I'm just gonna dive into it because I kind of want to see how it shows you like what happened in the last episode so I can kind of get a little, my brain kind of going because I know we just started this show, so I'm ready. I also forgot that the other boy they just killed too. The son of what was his father? He sold meat, maybe? I don't know. I hope that her sister has like some sense, even though she wants to be the princess or the queen or whatever. But she knew the prince was lying anyway. Okay.
Thank the gods you're here, Stark.
I'm wondering how fast the news will spread about his son waking up.
What's the line? The king shits and the hand wipes.
Very handsome armor.
People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
Chosen your opponents wisely, then.
I have a knack for it. It was very brave, your brother, and your father too. They didn't deserve to die like that. Nobody deserves to die like that.
But you just stood there and watched.
500 men just stood there and watched. All the great knights of the Seven Kingdoms. You think anyone said a word, lifted a finger? No, Lord Stark. 500 men, and this room was silent as a crypt. When I watched the Mad King die, I remembered him laughing as your father burned. It felt like justice.
Is that what you tell yourself at night? You're a servant of justice. Lord Varys.
I was grievously sorry to hear of your troubles on the King's Road. We are all praying for Prince Joffrey's full recovery.
Shame you didn't say a prayer for the butcher's son.
The butcher's son, that's what I was
Renly,
talking about.
I understand you knew my brother Brandon as well.
All too well. I still carry a token of his esteem, from navel to collarbone.
Perhaps you chose the wrong man to duel with.
Well, it wasn't the man that I chose, my lord. It was Catelyn Tully. A woman worth fighting for, I'm sure you'll agree.
Should we begin?
Without the king?
Winter may be coming, but I'm afraid the same cannot be said for my brother.
His Grace has many cares. He entrusts some small matters to us that we might lighten the load.
We are the lords of small matters here.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
This tournament is an extravagance we cannot afford.
As you will, but still, we'd best make our plans.
There will be no plans until I speak to Robert. Forgive me, my lords. I had a long ride.
You are the King's hand. We serve at your pleasure.
A king should have scars. You fought off a direwolf. You're a warrior, like your father.
I'm not like him. I didn't fight off anything. It bit me, and all I did was scream. I didn't.
When Aerys Targaryen sat on the Iron Throne, your father was a rebel and a traitor. Someday, you'll sit on the throne, and the truth will be what you make it.
Oh my gosh.
A good king knows when to save his strength and when to destroy his enemies.
So you agree? The Starks are enemies.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
And that whole family's kind of fucked. Don't know.
You're an idiot.
You're a liar, and if you told the truth, Mike would be alive.
Enough!
What's happening here?
Arya would rather act like a beast than a lady.
I like her.
That's for you, love. The same doll maker makes all of Princess Marcella's toys.
I haven't played with dolls since I was 8. May I be excused?
Oh, you've barely eaten a thing.
It's all right. Go on.
She's so annoying.
This is no toy. Little lady shouldn't play with swords.
I wasn't playing, and I don't want to be a lady.
Come here. You know the first thing about sword fighting?
Sticking with the pointy end.
That's the essence of it.
I asked Micah to practice with me. It was my fault.
Oh, sweet girl, no. You didn't kill the butcher's boy. Sansa was dragged before the king and queen and asked to call the prince a liar.
So was I. He is a liar.
Shh, darling, listen to me. Sansa will be married to Joffrey someday. She cannot betray him. She must take his side, even when he's wrong.
Oh, that was stupid.
But how can you let her marry someone like that?
Look at me.
Is it more for like
We're
power?
Stark of Winterfell. You know our words.
Winter is coming.
You were born in the long summer. You've never known anything else. But now winter is truly coming. And in the winter, we must protect ourselves. We've come to a dangerous place. We cannot fight a war amongst ourselves. All right?
I'm waiting.
Don't listen to it. Crows are all liars. I know a story about a crow.
I hate your stories.
I know a story about a boy who hated stories. I could tell you about Sir Duncan the Tall. Those were always your favourites.
Those weren't my favourites.
I wonder if he remembers.
My favourites were the scary ones.
Oh, my sweet summer child, what do you know about fear? Fear is for the winter, when the snows fall 100 feet deep. Fear is for the long night, when the sun hides for years, and children are born and live and die, all in darkness. That is the time for fear, my little lord, when the White Walkers move through the woods.
I want to see him.
Thousands of years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation. Kings froze to death in their castles, same as the shepherds in their huts. And women smothered their babies rather than see them starve, and wept, and felt the tears freeze on their cheeks. So is this the sort of story that you like?
That's why they say winter is coming and they're so fearful.
What are you telling him now?
Only what the little lord wants to hear.
Get your supper, I want some time with him. How do you feel? You still don't remember anything?
There it is.
Man,
I wanted to see if you
I've
did.
seen you climb 1,000 times. In the wind, in the rain, 1,000 times. You never fall.
I did, though. It's true, isn't it? What Maester Lewin says about my legs.
You can't walk anymore?
I'd rather be dead.
Don't ever say that.
I'd rather be dead.
Dang, I'm hoping he regains his memory. I was excited.
Did you bring the dagger with you by any chance? My little birds are everywhere.
Dude.
Even in the north, they whisper to me the strangest stories.
I fear I don't have a lot to say because I'm still trying to understand everything little by little.
Well, this is an historic day. Something you don't know that I do.
There's only one dagger like this in all of the Seven Kingdoms. It's mine.
Yours?
At least it was. Until the tournament on Prince Joffrey's last name day. I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister. The Imp.
Lord Snow here grew up in a castle, spitting down on the likes of you. Do you think Ned Stark's bastard bleeds like the rest of us?
Oh gosh.
Next! Next!
He's strong as hell.
Well, Lord Snow, it appears you're the least useless person here. Go clean yourselves up. There's only so much I can stomach in a day.
A raven came for Ned Stark's son.
Good news or bad?
Both.
Lord Stark. I meant so forgetful these days. A raven from Winterfell this morning.
Good news? Perhaps you'd like to share it with your wife.
My wife is in Winterfell.
Is she?
Dude.
You're a funny man. Huh? A very funny man.
Ned!
Ah, the Starks. Tempers, slow minds.
Broke my nose, busted.
Oh god, what? They want to go again? They're gonna jump him?
It's an improvement.
Threw you over the wall. I wonder how long it'd take you to hit.
I wonder if they'd find you before the wolves did.
What you looking at, Halfman?
I'm looking at you. You've got an interesting face. Very distinctive faces. All of you. I think they would look marvelous decorating spikes in King's Landing. Perhaps I'll write to my sister, the Queen, about it.
We'll talk later, Lord Snow.
Cowards.
Oh. Your brother Bran has woken up.
Peter has promised to help us find the truth. He's like a little brother to me, Ned. He would never betray my trust.
I'll try to keep you alive for her sake. A fool's task, admittedly, but I've never been able to refuse your wife anything.
I won't forget this. You're a true friend.
Don't tell anyone. I have a reputation to maintain.
Interesting. The relationship between all three of them.
What has the boy told them?
Nothing. He said nothing. He remembers nothing.
Then what are you raving about?
What if it comes back to him?
I think we can outfox a 10-year-old.
And my husband?
I'll go to war with him if I have to. They can write a ballad about us.
It's so fucking weird.
And if he does, I'll kill him. Him, Ned Stark, the king, the whole bloody lot of them, until you and I are the only people left in this world.
I have like no faith in him. He like wouldn't be able to do that.
I can't do anything without proof.
And if you find the proof?
Then I bring it to Robert. And hope he's still the man I once knew.
That's kind of scary
Watch
to
yourself on the road, huh?
like put your, I don't want to say faith, but
My temper.
to just hope that he's not the same, or that he is the same when he finds out about that.
Lancel. Gods, what a stupid name. Lancel Lannister. Who named you? Some half-wit with a stutter?
What are you doing?
It's empty, Your Grace.
What do you mean it's empty?
I didn't know that.
Wine.
Is that what empty means? So get more.
Were we ever shown him?
Tell your
Or do I
cousin to
just
get
don't
in
remember?
here. Kingslayer! Get in here.
Maybe I just didn't realize that. Maybe I didn't see him.
Every time I close my eyes, I see their blonde hair and their smug, satisfied faces.
That's literally what they look like.
We're telling war stories. Who was your first kill, not counting old men?
One of the outlaws in the Brotherhood.
You were only a squire, 16 years old.
You killed Simon Toyne with the counter riposte. Best move I ever saw.
Good fighter, Toyne, but he lacked stamina.
You're outlaw. Any last words?
I cut his head off, so no.
What about Aerys Targaryen? What did the Mad King say when you stabbed him in the back? I never asked. Did he call you a traitor? Did he plead for a reprieve?
He said the same thing he'd been saying for hours. Burn them all. If that's all, Your Grace.
I need to remember each one of these.
Tell them all to stop.
You want the entire horde to stop? For how long?
Until I command them otherwise.
You're learning to talk like a queen.
Not a queen. A Khaleesi.
You dare! You give commands to me! To me!
What is he even on about?
Do not command the dragon. I am Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't take orders from savages or their sluts. Do you hear me?
Rakaro asked me if you want him dead, Khaleesi. No!
What an idiot.
Rakaro said you should take ear to teach respect.
Why would he even try that?
Please don't hurt him. I don't want my brother harmed. Khaleesi vasalo memenem asisa.
He's like, that's her brother?
What? Kill these Dothraki dogs! I am your king!
Shall we return to the Khalasar, Khaleesi?
Yeah, fuck him. He's annoying. I don't like him at all.
You walk.
Listen, Benjen, may I call you Benjen?
Call me what you like.
I'm not sure what I've done to offend you. I have great admiration for the Night's Watch. I have great admiration for you as First Ranger.
You know, my brother once told me that nothing someone says before the word but really counts.
I heard about that too.
But I don't believe that giants and ghouls and White Walkers are lurking beyond the wall. I believe that the only difference between us and the wildlings is that when that wall went up, our ancestors happened to live on the right side of it.
You're right. The wildlings are no different from us, for they're made of meat and bone. I know how to track them and I know how to kill them. It's not the wildlings giving me sleepless nights. You've never been north of the wall, so don't tell me what's out there.
You going below? Keep well, keep warm.
Enjoy the capital, brother.
Oh, I always do.
Ath Jahakar. Ath Jahakar. Yes, Khaleesi.
Oh, Khaleesi. I'm gonna remember. I'll remember.
What are you doing? When was last time you bleed, Khaleesi? You change, Khaleesi. Me ashasava vesufun.
Damn.
The Khaleesi have baby inside her. It is true. She does not bleed for 2 moons. Her belly starts to swell.
I'll have the boys butcher a goat for supper. I need to ride to Quahor. I'll catch you. The horde's easy to find.
But reports from the Citadel tell us the days grow shorter. Starks are always right eventually. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
This one will be long.
I think like every episode that I've seen so far, every single one has the same thing said.
The fleeing south. The ones who flee say they've seen the White Walk.
I can't wait. Like, I don't know why, but I really want that
One of our own rangers.
suspension and
And his companions.
that side of this show to come.
The Night's Watch is the only thing standing between the realm and what lies beyond. And it has become an army of undisciplined boys and tired old men. There are less than 1,000 of us now. We can't man the other castles on the wall.
Your sister sits by the side of the king. Tell her we need help.
When winter does come, gods help us all if we're not ready.
If you see my brother Bran, tell him I miss him. Tell him I'd visit if I could.
Of course.
I'll never walk again.
If you're going to be a cripple, it's better to be a rich cripple.
Take care, Snow. Farewell, my lord.
You are late, boy.
Who are you?
Your dancing master, Syrio Forel. Tomorrow you will catch it. Now pick it up. That is not the way, boy. It is not a great sword that is needing 2 hands to swing it. You are skinny. That is good. The target is smaller. Now the grip, let me see. Yes. The grip must be delicate.
What if I drop
I'm like...
The steel must be part of your arm. Can you drop part of your arm? No. 9 years, Syrio Forel was first sold to the Sea Lord of Bravos. You must listen to me, boy.
I'm a girl.
Boy, girl, you are a sword. That is all. That is the grip. You are not holding a battle axe. You are holding...
a needle.
Ah. Just so. Dead? Oh. Dead. Very dead.
That was cool. Damn, he's getting like flashbacks. Woo. I almost dropped this. Okay, so we just finished episode 3. I don't feel like I had very much to say for this episode. I kind of just followed the story a little bit. I'm hoping that the little boy remembers at some point. I'm still trying to remember all of the names and all that, so you know, I'm not really sure what to say about this episode. I said this also, but like, I'm excited to see when winter is coming, when winter does come, because I know that they've been saying that for quite a bit now. And then the White Walkers thing, I'm just really excited for that. I didn't expect Colleen? I'll remember their names. I didn't expect her to be pregnant for some reason. And I don't really know how that relationship is really with her and the king or the guy. I'm just assuming it's just like, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think straight. I'm gonna head into episode 4 right now. If you guys have any questions, please comment them below. My brain seems a little foggy, but yeah, I think this episode was a little slower than the other ones. I think that's why I don't really have much to say. It's a lot of background detail happening and with the, I need to remember the names. Yeah, let's head on to the next episode.